We're standing outside of Government House at a time when it has been decided that the governor return after 15 years from the Bob Carr expulsion from Government House. You must feel something, you must have felt something wonderful, Lloyd, when you saw that finally the
I,
governor was to return to Government House.
it was a wonderful sense of closure after reversing something quite as nasty and useless and wrong as what had happened. And I can only congratulate ACM, which I had to leave when I was a judge. I thought I should be non-political, but the campaign that's been carried on by yourself and by Thomas Flynn and Jay has just been fantastic, and kept up the pressure and kept up the rallies. This is the people's house, and the people should have access to it. All the governors wanted that, and the governments wouldn't give them enough security. The governor belongs to the people, and it's the referee under our constitution. And ACM, from the very first receipt it ever issued, said defend the constitution. And the Republicans go on about royal families. Royal families are lovely, charming, they come and they go. The crown goes on forever, and it's an Australian crown, and here it's a New South Wales crown. What that means is the governor only acts in New South Wales affairs on the advice of the New South Wales government, and the Queen only acts on New South Wales affairs on the advice of the New South Wales government. Same with Australia. Queen of Australia, High Court said, quite separate to England, and they can nick it all round. I can't understand why Republicans can't understand that you can be a director of 4 or 5 different companies and not muck them all up. But ACM has done a wonderful job, and none more, if I might say so, at this opportunity than you. You were there in the convention, behind the scenes. You wrote so many speeches, I don't know which one you were talking for. You were a wonderful help right through all we've done, and you've got a wonderful constitutional grasp on what goes on, and have been so faithful in this long struggle. I hope you get a wing in the house, or at least a dinner, or hors d'oeuvres sometime.
Well, we did have to make sure before the last election that it was a live issue. That is why we had that rally at Parliament House.
Yes.
And that was,
Yes.
we received there the undertaking that Mr. Carr gave on behalf of the then leader of the opposition to return the governor. Two things have happened.
Mr. Carr.
Mr. Carr, I meant Mr. O'Farrell.
Yeah.
But two wonderful things have happened since the governor was expelled. One has been the way in which the polls have gone.
Yes.
I mean, we've really established an ascendancy,
Yes.
and a republic has
Yes.
become unpopular.
Yes.
And the other thing is the way in which the internet has allowed us to climb over the media,
Yes.
Republican media oligopoly. We could do it with
Yes.
talkback, but now we also have that, and
Yes.
the section we have on the site
Yes.
concerning Return the Governor has been very helpful.
Absolutely. That ACM website, we've got 3 million people a year looking at it. And the trouble we had the Liberal Party against us, we had the Labor Party against us, we had half the Country Party against us, we had all the newspapers against us, the Oz campaigned hard, the Herald campaigned only for Republican. And there was hardly a way to get our message out. I had one national broadcast, and that was at the Constitutional Convention, and I pitched that speech at everyone around Australia, and there were millions watching. It said, keep the faith. They've kept the faith, and you've kept the faith. And it's a stunning thing, because basically the Crown is there in the name of, in the interest of the people. The Queen herself has put it best. The only reason for having a monarchy in a modern democracy is if the people want it. And the people do want it. They want it because to replace it would be infinitely worse. As Churchill said, democracy is a shocking form of government, but it's by far the best of all the alternatives. And our wonderful system that we've made into an Australian crown, in this case a New South Wales crown, has served us well. Congratulations on all you've done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for doing it.
And thank you, Lloyd. You started it, and You were the foundation convener of ACM, and things are going very well.
Just please don't remind my wife about that.
Good.